As you can see, it reads, the following diagram shows the graph of the function y is equal to x squared plus x subtract 2. So I'm going to pause a little bit so that I can give you a chance to take out your pen, your pencil, your graph paper, and your ruler and so forth, so that you can start participating in the video. Always remember, when you are looking at a math video, in order for you to fully understand what is being explained, you have to participate. So please do that. So now you have your graph book, your pencil, your ruler, your pen, your notepad or your notebook. We can continue. So we're going to demonstrate how to graph this quadratic equation or this quadratic function. So as you can see, any point has an x and a y coordinate. So I need you to write this down. Every point has an x and a y coordinate. I want you to also write down the x coordinates are found on the x-axis or the horizontal axis. As you can see, look, the letter x there. And the y coordinates are found on the vertical axis or the y-axis. So please rewind and write down what I just said. Right. Now, as you can see, there are points already. You have a point right here. So the x coordinate is -4. So to find the y coordinate, which is 10, you have to substitute the x coordinate into the x in the function. Okay? So here you have y is equal to, that's how you find y, by doing an x squared plus an x subtract 2. Okay? So we're going to demonstrate this for the first x coordinate, which is -4. And this reminds me that you have to have your scientific calculator. So if you don't have it, I'll give you a little 5 minutes for you to get your scientific calculator. Here is mine. Right, now you have your scientific calculator. We're going to substitute -4 in the place of x to find y. So it is good to use brackets when you are substituting into a function. So you open a bracket and you put -4. You close the bracket and you raise -4 to 2, or you square -4. So -4 squared, all right? That's -4 times -4, okay? Plus, you open a bracket and you put -4 and you close the bracket and then you subtract 2. So I repeat, -4 squared is -4 times -4. Please pause the video and write this down. All right, so now we press equal and we get 10. And here it is. So the first point is -4, 10. Okay, so let me just copy this, put this back. This is showing you the general form of a point, the x and y coordinate. The x always comes first. So best I modify this one below here. So the first point is -4 on the x and y on the 10. And we're going to plot this point. Here I have a point already made. So I'm going to copy this point and look for -4. First, you look for the x coordinates, that's -4. Here it is on the x-axis. And we have to go up because it's a +10. If it was a -10, then it would have gone down. Okay? So we're going up and we're looking for 10. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So this is the first point, -4, 10. We're going to do the same thing for -3. Okay? So I'm going to clear this. Open a bracket. -3, close bracket, raised to the power of 2, or squared, plus, open a bracket, -3, close bracket, subtract 2. Okay, so I need you to repeat this in your scientific calculator. Pause the video and repeat this. Okay, you're supposed to get 4. Okay, so we're going to look for 4. On the y-axis, but we have to look for -3 on the x-axis first. Let me write down this point. -3, 4. Okay, so let's look for -3. There is -3 on the x-axis. X coordinate is -3. And we are looking for 4, so we go up 2 and 4. So that's the second point. Here it is. We're going to repeat this for -2. -2, close bracket, square, plus, open bracket, -2, close bracket, subtract 2, equal, that's 0. So we look for -2 on the x-axis. And we stay right there on the x-axis. So on the x-axis, y is equal to 0. Please pause the video and write this down. On the x-axis, y is 0. Okay? So this point is -2, 0. And then we are going to do this for -1. So when we substitute -1 in the x position, the y value end up to -2. Okay, so we locate -1 on the x-axis. Here is -1. Just a minute. And we've got to go down to locate -2. All negative y values are below the x-axis. So we come down to -2. And then we do this for 0. When we substitute 0, we are getting -2. Okay, just like -1. So we are getting repeated values for the y coordinates. So we are getting -2 again. Okay, so as you can see, the parabola, okay, that curve is actually going back up. Okay, so you can see it was coming down from -4 to -1, but from 0 onwards it's going back up and it's repeating the same y coordinates. So you can prove that by substituting 1, 2, 3 into the quadratic equation, and you'll get the same y values That is what was obtained for -4, -3, -2, and -1. So please do that. Pause the video and try this out. So now we have plotted all the points. We are now going to join the points with a curve. Okay? I'm going to trace this curve. That's 1 point coming down to this point, this point, this point, and here you have a midpoint, so I need to click on it so that I can go back up. This point, this point, this point, and this point. So as you can see, I have connected the points and to graph the quadratic equation. So I please need you to repeat this, rewind the video and try it out, how to graph a parabola.